Alright, listen to me carefully because what I'm about to tell you is going to change your life. I'm not talking about a small tweak here or a minor adjustment there. No. I'm talking about a total transformation in how you communicate with the world, and most importantly, how you communicate with yourself. Because here's the deal. If you don't know how to communicate your feelings effectively, you're leaving money on the table, plain and simple. You see, communication is like trading in the stock market. Every word, every emotion, every reaction you give is a trade. And you're either making good trades or bad ones. You either leave the conversation in profit or you walk away in the red. Now think about that. Every time you open your mouth to express how you feel, you're investing your energy, your thoughts, your emotions. And if you don't know how to strategically and effectively communicate those feelings, you might as well be setting your money on fire. Here's what most people get wrong. They think emotions are the enemy. They think feelings make them weak. But let me tell you something. You're not weak because you have emotions. No, you're weak if you can't control them, if you can't channel them into something productive. It's like having a massive bankroll and not knowing how to invest it. You've got all this potential, all this emotional capital, and instead of putting it to work, you're just letting it sit there. Or worse, you're squandering it. Feelings are like capital. You can't afford to waste them. If you let them run wild, if you let them control you, you're making a bad investment every single day. But if you learn how to communicate your feelings effectively, now you've got something powerful. Now you've turned that capital into equity. Imagine you're running a business. Your life is that business. Your emotions? Those are your assets. And like any good business owner, you need to know how to leverage those assets. You need to know when to hold and when to sell, when to speak up and when to stay silent, when to push hard and when to listen carefully. That's the art of communication. That's the secret to winning, both in life and in business. Here's the truth. Feelings are data. They're information. They're telling you something about yourself, about the people around you, about the situation you're in. But most people, they don't know how to read that data. They get caught up in the heat of the moment. They let their emotions take over. They make emotional trades based on panic, on fear, on insecurity. And just like in the stock market, if you're trading emotionally, you're losing. The people who win, the people who make it big, they don't let their emotions control them. No, they control their emotions. They know how to communicate their feelings in a way that's calculated, purposeful, and effective. It's not about suppressing your feelings. It's about using them to your advantage. Think about it like this. You wouldn't just throw your money into a stock without knowing its potential, without understanding the market, right? The same goes for your emotions. You don't just throw them out there recklessly. You communicate them in a way that's intentional. You communicate them in a way that increases your value. That's how you play the game. And communication, it's not just about talking. It's about creating connections. It's about building relationships. It's about influence. You think the top CEOs, the top entrepreneurs got there because they just kept their heads down and worked hard? No. They got there because they knew how to communicate their vision, their passion, their emotions in a way that made people believe in them, in a way that made people want to follow them. That's what effective communication does. It builds buy-in. It creates trust. It moves people. When you master communication, you become the CEO of your life. You stop reacting to the world, and you start directing it. You control the narrative. You control the outcomes. You walk into every room, every conversation with purpose, with clarity, knowing exactly what you want to say and exactly how to say it. You don't waste words. You don't waste emotions. Everything you express is an investment in your future. And here's the beauty of it. When you start communicating your feelings effectively, people will listen. They will respect you. They will follow your lead because people respond to clarity. People respond to confidence. People respond to someone who knows what they feel and knows how to express it without hesitation, without doubt. That's the power of communication. It's not just about getting your point across. It's about making people feel what you feel. It's about making people see what you see. You've got to understand that your words are like currency. And just like in the financial world, if you don't know how to manage your currency, you're going to end up broke. You've got to invest your words wisely. You've got to communicate in a way that adds value, not just to yourself, but to the people around you. This is how you get ahead. This is how you close deals. This is how you build empires. By knowing exactly how to communicate your feelings effectively, you stop being a passenger in your own life. You become the driver. You control the direction, the speed, the destination. Now, don't get me wrong. This isn't easy. It takes practice. It takes self-awareness. It takes the ability to step back, analyze your emotions, and communicate them in a way that's productive, in a way that gets you closer to your goals. But once you've got it, once you've mastered this skill, there's nothing you can't achieve. You become unstoppable. You stop being a reactionary and start being a visionary. You stop playing defense and start playing offense. You walk into every room, every conversation, every situation with confidence, knowing that you have the tools, the skills, the ability to get what you want, because you can communicate your feelings in a way that's clear, powerful, and undeniable. So here's my challenge to you. Start treating your feelings like the valuable assets they are. Stop wasting emotional energy on ineffective communication. Stop making bad trades. Start communicating with purpose, with intention, with strategy. Master this and you'll find that everything in your life, your relationships, your business, your success will start to shift. You'll stop reacting to the world and start creating it. You'll be in control. And that's where the real power is. The choice is yours. You can keep letting your emotions run the show, or you can learn to communicate them effectively and take control of your life. But let me tell you this. The winners, the people at the top, they don't leave communication to chance. They master it, they own it, and that's why they win. Now, are you going to be one of them?